in Acadiana is
Ollie Bear.
All right, we like going to local eateries. Problem is we can't go to all of them. So we've got an expert in the field. His name is Ollie Bear.
Yes, and he is excited this morning. He's in the oil center at 5 Mile Eatery, and we're going to send it out to him. He found an unusually large spatula. Al, how's it coming?
Okay, that is a giant spatula, and look, you can't use a spatula like this unless you're specially trained. Kelsey knows what she's doing, so don't try this at home. Hey, we're with Sarah and Kelsey at 5 Mile Eatery, and we're going to make biscuits from scratch. I love this. Kelsey, tell us what's going on here.
Right, so for our biscuits, we chose a dump biscuit, which is a biscuit that we're not going to fold. This is our homemade buttermilk, by the way.
So how do you make buttermilk at home?
So this is local milk with a little bit of vinegar. Let it sit overnight, and it kind of just thickens up. It's like magic. So it keeps our inventory down. We don't have to buy buttermilk. We just kind of keep our same inventory, make the buttermilk. It has a better flavor, in my opinion.
So Kelsey, buttermilk as opposed to just regular milk. Tell me why it's preferable.
Well, I love the little tart aspect that comes from the vinegar and milk mixing. This like sweet tart flavor in the end. So when you taste the biscuit later, you'll find out why.
So I love to bake. As I was telling you earlier, I bake a lot on the weekends, and I tend to. I'm watching how gently you're stirring that.
A little bit.
I'm wondering sometimes I don't. How important is the speed and just the folding aspect of it as opposed to what I do? I'll take a drill and stick it in there, and just because I don't have the patience.
I mean, one thing they always say: don't over mix your biscuit batter.
Oh, really?
So I take that to heart. You kind of want to keep it aerated. So I kind of fold in the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. In the end, I kind of speed it up just to get it over with. But
so I like the technique here, and I think you should pay attention to her technique, because if you've had biscuit disasters, like I have, you're definitely going to want to watch this, because oh wow, that's forming up really well.
Oh yeah, it's great biscuit batter. So this biscuit we chose because we're in the kitchen. There's not much space to be laying out a bunch of flour and dough and folding it and taking that time to press out biscuits. So we get this batter in a bowl and dump it into this pan. And so these are actually brown butter biscuits, if you want to open that up for me.
Okay, so let's talk about the brown butter, because I've not run into this. Tell me what this is.
So you could get a stick or two of butter on the stove, boil it on high until it turns this caramel color. And that's called brown butter, and it just adds this caramel-rich texture and flavor to whatever you're baking.
Wow, this smells so completely different.
It's so good.
So, just to be clear, you're gonna boil this on high.
Well,
I mean, you're literally
gonna
boil.
Boiled. Yes, yeah. When you're making
so
it.
it's
bubbling, boiling. Got to be careful.
And this is gonna add what kind of flavor?
Caramel, sweet. So you add a little to the bottom because you want that butter everywhere, and then we're literally going to dump some of the batter in here.
Wow. And now that seems pretty easy, but you don't
It's
mix
so
it,
easy.
correct? Or you do mix it?
You just let it swim on top. Just like that.
Okay, this is going to be great, you guys. We're making biscuits with Kelsey and Sarah at 5 Mile Eatery. You need to take notes. As a matter of fact, this is a good day not to go to work or school. Watch this. Back to you guys in the studio.
Al, thank you. Love a homemade biscuit.
This is going to be great. I'm so excited.
I did not weigh. This is a double batch, so I have to weigh. I kind of eyeball.